So far, so good, but I'm still a little hesitant. What's up, everybody? So, this is my review of the teaser trailer for Masters of the Universe, the He Man movie that is coming out in June of this year. And I'll say so far, so good. It's not really difficult to make a trailer look good, even for the worst of movies. There are some things that I liked about it, and there are some things that I did not particularly care for, and we're going to talk about all those things. First and foremost, it looks kind of okay as far as what the story might be about. It seems very reminiscent of the Thor story in the comics. For those of you who never really read the Thor comics, one of the main storylines in the very beginning of Thor is that he gets basically sent to Earth and his memory swiped so he doesn't know he's Thor, so that way he can be protected. And it looks like they literally lifted that exact storyline with this. Adam is sent to Earth by his mother so he can be protected and doesn't remember, and then somehow, little by little, he starts to remember different things. And in the trailer, it talks a lot about his sword, and that seems to be like his gateway back to Eternia. And all right, I kind of like how that lends itself to, either some comedic elements, some switches here and there, some adjustments. So the thing that really stuck out to me is the fact that when he returns to Eternia in the trailer, he's wearing a pink shirt, which is very reminiscent of the cartoon that he was always wearing that kind of pink and white getup as Adam before he transforms into He-Man. And so I like that. The main thing that stuck out to me was just the CGI does not look good. It looks so fake. It looks so animated. I was hoping at the very least maybe it could look something like Asgard. Like, of course, a lot of Asgard looks CGI, but it looks like it was a really nice blend of practical effects, real sets, and the CGI that they used. But it looks like everything is CGI, even down to like the spaceship that lands in front of Castle Grayskull, which looks pretty good. I like that it's true to the original of the cartoon, but it just looks so fake. Battle Cat. I love that Battle Cat is in this, but he does not look good. Like if you go and look at and watch John Favreau's The Jungle Book, where everything is animated there's still moments where you think, oh, okay, this looks really, really well done. But I think they have a lot more touch-ups to do. I think this trailer came out maybe a little too early. I think they have way more work to do if the CGI is going to look better, because the way it looks right now, I was not very happy. Um, the sword looks good, and I'm believe it or not, I'm comparing it to the Masters of the Universe movie that came out in the 80s with Dolph Lundgren, which is in campy at best. More accurately, it's just not a good movie. With Courtney Cox, by the way, she's in that movie, and the sword was different. Castle Grayskull looked different. They changed a lot of things. Like there is no Adam in that movie. That he's only He-Man, and so the fact that he's doing the both identities in this movie, I appreciate it because now it's a little bit closer to the cartoon that I grew up with and loved. Skeletor is in it also in a more accurate way. That looks really good as well. I'm wondering what he sounds like. That's going to be one. And there was a great moment where, he's in front of Castle Grayskull, He-Man is, holding up his sword saying, I have the power. So there's some callbacks to the original cartoon that, are definitely burned into my psyche that looks like it's going to be in this movie. And great, but they got some work to do on the visuals for this movie, and hopefully the story is solid and will entertain, inspire, and hopefully stick with us for a long time. We'll see what happens. What about you guys? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Smash that like button, give me a follow, and I'll see you guys next time.